Hi Cancer, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com, and this is your monthly forecast for December 2014. Merry Christmas Cancerians. We begin the month with three planets, that is Mercury, Sun and the beautiful Venus. They are in Sagittarius and they're activating a part of your chart that has to do with day-to-day chores. It has to do with your health. It has to do with your diet. And this is a good placement for Mercury as it is a natural ruler of this particular house. It's also an extremely good time for you Cancerians to be sorting out details of your daily existence. You're inclined to be making a lot of to-do lists at this point of time, pay bills and sort out clutter and to do detail work on the job. This is also a time where health matters are going to be taking top priority for a lot of you. You may show either a lot of interest in getting your complete checkup done for you. Some of you could be sitting and researching and trying to know more about your health and figure out whether, how it is that you can improve your health better. You may also show a keener interest in improving your basic skills. Your approach to work during this time is going to be quite pleasant, easygoing, happy and logical for most of the part. And unless of course that you allow the scattered or nervous energy to get the better of you. You are also inclined to be learning new skills. For those of you who have been wanting to improve their current skill set, this is a good time where you can go back to college or pick up a course or pick up a language. This is a good time to be doing that. You can expect a lot more activity, movement, contact and communication with co-workers as well. And you're going to be taking more interest in organizing your current environment, Cancerians. Menial tasks become prominent around this time. And watch, however, for idle chit-chat. Try not to get involved in too much of gossip or water cooler conversations at your workplace. They could interfere with your work output during this cycle. Now, Sun is also going to be coming in illuminating this part of your chart, and you are going to be building up again, like I said, your skills, getting organized, and your self-esteem is going to be quite tied up with your work. So your self-esteem and your ego, how it is that you are looked upon at work is going to get affected to you quite closely this point of time, Cancerians. You could identify yourself with your competencies and how it is that other people view you, how good you are at your work. So you're going to be paying a lot of attention to your work and to the little details that are required. And I think a lot of you are also going to be paying a lot of attention to as far as your public persona or your public image is concerned. Your physical health and also the relationship between your mind and body are in focus. So a lot of you are going to be taking care, and I think for a lot of you who have in any case been on a diet or on a health can see some form of an improvement during this cycle. Now, Jupiter is a planet of expansion and it's a planet of opportunity and brings about a lot of optimism with it. But he's going retrograde on December 8th, and he's affecting a part of your chart that has to do with self-worth and money. Now, traditionally, if you were to look at planetary retrogrades, they are supposed to be having negative and quite crippling effect on individual. But on the contrary, the retrogression, while it can limit our expansion and challenge our hopes, but it also makes us question our philosophy in life and our values, and it makes us wiser and spiritually richer. So Jupiter is going to be having an influence that is going to be allowing growth and expansion of your consciousness at this point of time. And this is not the best of times to be starting a new project or to be taking action on anything, because the energy is all inward. So a lot of introspection, a lot of revising, a lot of revisiting of plans or maybe projects that you want to start off or kickstart. So this is a time you can do a lot of research. And this is also a time where your confidence and your level of joy could be quite at its peak. You will be feeling quite secure, Cancerians, and you could be also feeling quite free and confident. And you will not be really, despite the retrograde being there in this chart, you're not going to be really feeling restrained. However, this is, I think, Jupiter also is trying to tell us that you need to believe in yourself, and you really can't get very far in life if you don't have faith in yourself. So, all this internal looking at your own capabilities, your competencies, and what it is that you can do, what it is that you're capable of, all indicate that Jupiter is saying that self-reliance is also a great thing, rather than, or besides looking at external support. Now, after all this entire calming and Jupiter slowing things down, the bad boy of astrology, that is Uranus, comes and gets activated around December 21st, and he's activating a part of your chart that has to do with your career and profession. And Uranus is also known as the awakener, and during this time your career directions could begin to change, and your relationships with authorities could be a little tense, and you will not like to follow orders during this time, Cancerians, and try your best to sort of curb any form of impulses that you may have during this time, and whether it has to do with decision making, definitely, don't try to be very impulsive around that. And especially if it has to do with wanting a free spirit and wanting to do things your way and having your own decisions and running your life the way that you want to, and so on and so forth, and especially professional life. So this is not really the best of the times wherein the planets are saying that you need to sort of rebel. It's a time wherein you need to go with the flow and try not to ruffle too many feathers. You may also, some of you may realize that, or recognize talents you never knew you had, and this could all of a sudden be sort of a exciting discovery. You may also find unexpected twists in your life story that impact your career and your reputation. You could become known for an unusual or unconventional approach to your profession. So try, even though yes, it's good to take risks, it's great to be unconventional, and Uranus also rules technology. So all that is great, but try and be a little cautious. Don't sort of throw away all caution to the wind and just sort of storm in and say, oh, I know how it is to be done, and I'm very confident how it will get done. So towards the end of December, try and take risks. Try and take reasonable risks, rather, Cancerian. Seems to be a lovely month for you overall. We're beginning with, like I said, a lot of focus on your health and diet and your day-to-day chores, and you seem to be quite detail-oriented, and the planetary support is there to make you all focused. It's been lovely speaking with you. Have a lovely December, Cancerians. I'll see you again next year, and thank you so much for watching.